We begin this afternoon with a driving rampage through the streets of San Francisco and Fremont. Police say 13 people in all were injured, one of them critically, after a man recklessly and intentionally ran into them. Investigators also say it actually began earlier in the day in Fremont when the suspect hit and killed a man walking near Fremont Boulevard and Ferry Lane. The driver then drove into San Francisco, where police say he deliberately drove up on sidewalks and down one-way streets, hitting people in nearly a dozen different locations. This is the way it looked at one of those locations near Divisadero and Pine Streets. We have live team coverage tonight. KTVU's Gassi Mikaelian has more on all the victims of the rampage. We begin, though, with Rob Roth for more on what happened and the suspect who's now under arrest. Rob?
Frank, witnesses say it was frightening, sickening, and senseless. Now, we're on California Street near Spruce in Laurel Village, and if you can see behind me, there's a black Honda SUV. That's where the rampage ended. That's the vehicle, police say, the suspect used to mow down 13 innocent people across much of San Francisco. Now, the bomb squad is expected here soon to check it for explosives. It all started around 12 this afternoon on Sutter Street near Webster. Witnesses told us the driver was trying to run people over.
Well, I came out of my house. I was standing here on the stairs. A guy came down Bush Street, hit anything, anybody was in the way, any car. He came down here to Sutter, right here to Steiner and Sutter. He made a left. He hit an old man in the crosswalk. Hit him, knocked him in the air, rolled over him. Went down to Webster, made a U-turn, came back, hit a lady on Fillmore. Came back, hit another gentleman in the crosswalk right here on Steiner. Went up the street, hit another car. Came back, hit some more people. Then he came and tried to hit us on the sidewalk.
He looked like he was calm and just aiming for people like bowling pins.
Witnesses say a senior citizen had been struck and was lying in the intersection. The driver apparently came back and attempted to strike the victim again, but a bystander pulled him to safety.
And I saw him coming back about a block away. He's just full acceleration coming at him right in the middle of the road. And I got behind him, held on to his arms from behind and pulled him out of the middle of the street, pulled him to the sidewalk. And as I pulled him, he just passed us. He was looking at me in the eye. He was mad at something.
Police say the driver then veered onto the sidewalk in front of the Jewish Community Center and struck two pedestrians. It ended at California and Laurel 20 minutes after it started when police boxed the car in and arrested the driver.
He was sitting down with his handcuffs on, and what was so amazing to me was if you hadn't known what he had just done from the Civic Center on up, you would never have thought. This is peaceful, sitting there like, he had just had a sandwich.
And we're back live on Spruce Street where the vehicle still sits. Police are not releasing the name of the suspect. They say he's from the East Bay and may be connected to a hit-and-run fatality earlier today in Fremont. One witness told us the suspect referred to himself as a terrorist, but police say this case may have been many things, but it was not an act of terrorism. Reporting live in San Francisco, Rob Roth, KTVU, Channel 2 News.